Hey guys, John here, and welcome to a special video. It's going to serve as telling you the results of the poll that we recently took, as well as something pretty cool, which I want to make note of first. I wanted to give a shout out to my very first patron, the first person who donated through the Patreon page. And as you know, if you donate $1 or more, you get a shout out in a video. So I decided to do something special and do it this way through one of these update things. And so yeah, I want to give a shout out to Elway and Cineas, also known as the Dork. Thank you so much for your donation. It really means a lot. And yeah, it's pretty awesome to be able to say that I have a patron. And yeah, so anyway, thank you for that. And now we can get on to the results of the poll. As you know, I put up a straw poll and I said, which games do you want to see make a comeback? I had picked 11 games to possibly return to. And after about a week, it has seemed that the votes have slowed down. And so I decided to go ahead and call it. And so we have a clear winner, and we have a few games that got more interest than I thought. So I think we can say that several of these will be making a comeback in the near future. But yeah, so let's just work our way from the bottom to the top. In last place with 3% of the votes, Star Fox Adventures. In 9th and 10th, tied with 5% of the vote, Killzone Shadowfall and Valkyria Chronicles. In 7th and 8th, tied with 6% of the vote, 007 Bloodstone/Legends and The Walking Dead. Coming in 6th with 8% of the votes, Trine 2. Coming in 5th with 9% of the vote, Mass Effect. In 4th with 11% of the vote, Ratchet & Clank HD. In 2nd and 3rd, tied with 15% of the vote each, LEGO City Undercover and Star Wars Battlefront 2. And in 1st with an overwhelming 21% of the vote, Super Mario Galaxy 2. So there you have it. What this means is that Super Mario Galaxy 2 is coming back. I actually, ironically, for a couple of these already had another episode recorded when I had stopped putting them up. So you'll get those really quickly instead of having to wait for me to record. Super Mario Galaxy 2 and LEGO City Undercover. Now it tied for 2nd in the vote, but I already have an episode of it done, and I can get that up pretty quickly. So you can expect it to make a comeback as well. Star Wars Battlefront 2, I might do some videos here and there of it. I don't know if I want to alternate it with LEGO City or what. I'm still working on an idea for a schedule. And I know I mentioned this before, it is really hard for me to nail down a specific schedule. But I am working on something that might work. So yeah, I don't know what the schedule is going to be or if it's going to be in effect anytime soon. It's more of a thing right now for me to just see if I'm capable of putting out videos when they need to be done, which basically means I need to try to get way ahead so that I can have the videos done and maybe uploaded, a couple days ahead of time and then release them on the right day, because that's the hardest thing about having a schedule. If you get to a specific day and you're like, oh, I didn't have enough footage, or I didn't have any footage of the thing that's supposed to be up today when I thought I did, and then you have to kind of scramble, and it's always a mess. So I need to make sure that I can get, ahead of where I am right now, and I'm not really there yet. But one thing that I can definitely tell you is that Super Mario Galaxy 2 is going to be coming back. LEGO City Undercover will be as well. Star Wars Battlefront 2, there's a lot of interest for it, so it'll probably come back maybe slightly less than the other two, but here and there. And then I have to go on down the list even with 4th, 5th, and 6th. Ratchet and Clank, Mass Effect, and Trine 2 all got more attention than I thought they would. So I think all 6 of those stand a really good chance of coming back in the near future. And even the rest of them, the fact that everything got at least 2 votes or more tells me that, you know, those series did have some fans. So, you know, it's possible that eventually they may all come back, but right now I'm just going to focus on the top 2 or 3, and we'll see what happens. And also what we have going on currently with Skyrim, Fallout, NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, and 06 when I can get back to that. Now, there's been a lot of curiosity about that. I have explained it in some videos, but you know, if you don't watch every video, then you don't know. But NASCAR 06 has been delayed because I lost the footage to the final 2 episodes of the first season. So I'm trying to figure out a way to explain what all went down and bridge the gap into the next season, because I was planning on continuing the game anyway. Something that you may notice if you've gone back and looked for the videos is that GTA videos are no longer on the channel, and I haven't put up one in a little while. The reason for that is I made an executive decision, and for those of you who are a fan of it, I'm sorry, but I made the executive decision to take those down because the quality of the first few were, you know, kind of not so great, and I was kind of derping pretty badly with the controls a lot of the time. My main reason for changing my mind on all of that is because in the fall, GTA 5 is going to come out on PC finally, and that means that I'm going to be able to use PC controls, which are going to be better for me, and the quality is going to be better, and everything's just going to work out better as far as the series. Plus I'm going to be able to do multiplayer stuff much more easily, and hopefully be able to do some of that with Mark when the time comes. So I think I'm going to be able to give you a better representation of the game in that scenario. So I decided to just take down the 10 episodes that I had done, and we'll just start fresh when the PC version comes out. So hopefully you're not too disappointed about that, but I think that's the best decision. So that's about all I have to say in this update video. I want to say thanks once again to Elway for the contribution via Patreon. And yeah, I'm excited about moving forward again with Super Mario Galaxy 2, Lego City Undercover, and Star Wars Battlefront 2, and then maybe a few of those others in the future when time permits. Yeah, so hopefully you guys are excited about that too. I do love using the straw poll. I think that has turned out to be a really good idea. In the end, it's been the easiest way for me to keep track of things rather than having to count comments or try to figure out, you know, if people had said they wanted something and not something else, you know, that sort of thing. The straw poll worked really well for that, so future votes, I'm definitely going to use this again, and yeah, it should make things really easy. So yeah, going forward, some old stuff coming back, lots of new stuff in the future that I'm excited about, and yeah, hopefully we can continue to grow the channel, for the wolf pack to grow in numbers, and things to just keep getting better. So thank you for watching, showing support for the series that you enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.